slightly late, but not too bad. Oh, that
Hey, when
the
you're
blue
late, you're
tape that goes
early.
over the
Remember.
the what?
I said when you're late, you're early.
Yeah. That blue tape keeps coming off the snaps on the shop, Ryan.
Oh,
That's all right. The picture you put in the chat earlier.
blow the whistle.
Yeah.
5 times.
No, the second one after that.
Oh,
So what are your intentions with my daughter?
I gotta send that to my brother.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a good show now. We're gonna have some fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Definitely.
yeah.
Oh, I've been waiting for this show all week. I was looking for the show. Oh
I was thinking about starting to do TikTok lives.
yeah.
Yeah, you can earn like gear and stuff, and you'll probably earn money as well
Oh wow, cool.
by
Yeah,
doing
somebody just
TikTok
posted
lives.
that Alpha died.
Oh,
Well,
and
I saw those prayers
What?
for Alpha, but they didn't know what didn't have
so it's
any
so it's
have any
official now,
details.
huh?
No, I don't know about official, but
Mm.
Well, there was a
Wow.
post up earlier that somebody posted that said that they're asking for prayers, but it didn't go into detail.
Okay.
Wow. Well, if it ain't on TMC, it's not real.
Little pre-show news.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
we're live, Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. I know. I want that Roman Reigns Ninja Turtle figure.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
somebody
Yeah.
else just posted it.
Okay.
Oh.
Must be for
Yeah,
real.
starting to see a circle.
Mm.
Tell you right
Wow.
now.
He didn't look too good at Sika's.
Let's take his funeral. Yeah, he didn't look too. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
That's a shame.
Yeah. How was Sika when he passed away?
Sika was 78, I believe.
Okay, so they lived to a ripe old age. It's still
Mhm.
tragic. It is. It's just at least they didn't die young like many of the guys
Right.
did. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Intro ready?
It hasn't made TMZ yet.
Okay.
I check out
I
the
remember
sports
first.
section.
I remember the first time I saw the small ones. They were in Georgia, and Sonny King was their manager.
Well, me and
They
my
beat the
brother
Freebirds for the.
flipped both of them up, and they chased us through the arena.
They beat the Freebirds for the NWA National Tag Team Championships. That was devastating. I was a Freebird fan. Platinum.
Wow.
Now, when I go to secondary camera for the unboxing, I don't know how the microphone's going to work. I won't be able to see the screen, so just bear with me.
Just wing it the best you can, you know?
Well, I could bring it up on YouTube so I can see it with my phone. Just lay the phone next to me.
That's
so I can
true.
see it.
That's true.
Might just do that. Yeah. There we go. Let's do that. There I can see the comments. I won't be able to put them up on the screen, but
Mm-hmm.
I should have got my charging cord. I'll do it later.
Ooh.
Ooh, somebody tickle you?
Yeah.
Somebody's
Did you
having a
get
good time.
Did you get goosed?
Woo!
Talk to me, Goose.
Talk to
Is
me,
it
Meg.
Megan watching on the big TV, Richard?
She might be.
I'm sure she'll tell us any.
Sounds like she was in the room with you.
Yeah.
Come on now.
That's enormous.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Let's get the show on the road.
It's showtime.
Hey guys, this is Robert Gibson, and you're watching Spanning the Globe.
And good evening, everyone. It is Thursday night. You know what that means. It's time to go spanning the globe. My name is Mark Maggard. I am your host, and I want to welcome you tonight for another fun-filled 2 hours of discussion about the belt collecting hobby and professional wrestling. And we have a special treat for you tonight. We got 3 new belts today, and we're going to have a live unboxing here shortly, which we will get to here in a little bit. But before we get started, I want to remind everyone that this show is sponsored by Marked Leather Championship Belt Leathering, by Ashley Southern Designs, and by Unique Championship Belts. And if you're watching us on YouTube, that portion of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers of Kayfabe podcast. Be sure you give them a check out on Apple Podcasts and on Linktree and anywhere else you get your podcasts. They do a really good job on their
Thank you,
show.
guys.
Yes,
Thanks, guys.
they make the YouTube possible because of the sharing of the subscription costs. So we were able to expand to the YouTube format. So let's see who we got watching tonight. We have, oh, wow. Oh,
Ethan. Number 1.
And the new number 1.
And new. That's right. Yeah. He beat Kirk Hall by about 11 or 12 minutes. Hello, Kirk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Kurt, how's it going?
Oh, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
What's
Scott.
up, Scott?
Get 2 of them.
Definitely.
All right.
Yeah. Double pleasure,
What's
double
up,
fun. Hello, Chris
Christopher?
Reigns.
Hey, Chris.
Chris.
How you doing, buddy?
He gives us 2 as well.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Yeah, Platinum gets a kickback.
Platinum.
Yeah. Oh, Scott. We got 2 Scotts
What's
watching
up,
tonight.
Scott?
Hey, Scott.
Hello, Johnny.
What's
I'm
up?
just kidding.
Hey, knocked you off the screen.
Johnny Martello. Hello, Gianni. I had to review him a little bit. Oh, there is Nor.
What's up, Nor?
Oh, I didn't have it ready. Now we have it ready.
No.
All official.
Now it's
Right.
We're
ready to
official.
start.
That's right. We're official.
North here.
By the way, I want to also give a special shout out to the Double Dropkick podcast. That's Kevin Davenport's, almost said Kevin Sullivan. Kevin Davenport's podcast. Give that a like. We're going to share a video here in a little bit, a little teaser of what's coming up on Saturday's show. He's going to have a special episode on Saturday night, and we'll give a little teaser here just shortly. So you don't want to miss out on that. There you go. Okay. I'm having trouble locating stuff tonight. And I actually have better internet tonight. I have no signal issues, brand new
You are
fiber.
as clear can be, Mark. Look at
Fiber. You can see the zits, can't you? Yeah.
you. You can count them.
Yeah. No, I got brand new fiber optic internet installed last Wednesday. No, actually, it was installed Wednesday, but I think I told you on the show I did not have it connected yet. Didn't have a hot fiber yet.
Mhm.
So I had the guy was supposed to come back that afternoon, and with a coworker and get me connected. That did not happen. So I called Thursday, and they said if you could wait another 24 hours, we'll have somebody out there tomorrow. I said okay. I wasn't happy about it, but I said okay. Well, I waited till 2:00 in the afternoon. I called. They said we'll have to submit another ticket. I said, look, I need to know if I get service or not. And they said, we'll get somebody out there. And I happened to look over at the modem about 30 minutes later. I had a green light, so I've been up and running ever since. So hopefully everything works out well tonight. So far, I've been pleased with everything.
There you go.
Yeah. Nor. Hello? Ricky Hernandez, thank you for
Hey,
watching.
Ricky.
What's up,
Hey,
Ricky?
Ricky.
Speaking of Ashley Southern Designs, there's Ashley herself. Hello, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
Hey, Ashley. Hey, Marlon.
Ashley.
She makes these wonderful cups.
She sure
She got
does.
She got a shout out on my live video today.
Oh, did she? Okay, cool.
Yep.
Mrs. Warden in the house. Are we on the big screen?
Right.
On the
That's the
big TV,
question.
Konnichiwa.
big screen.
Hopefully.
Konnichiwa.
We should achieve big screen status by the end of the night.
I would hope so.
I hope so.
Okay. Hello, our Christopher Rains. Or say hello. That's 2 hours to escape from the world. Yeah.
Thank you.
Some people want to escape from this 2 hours. Iron Bull Taurus. Hello.
Hey, Iron Bull.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
Iron
commenting
Bull,
again.
what's up?
Evening.
Drew.
Drew.
Hello, Drew.
Hey, Drew.
What's going on,
Drew, how
man?
you doing, buddy?
Oh,
Good
man.
to see
Kevin O'Keefe.
What's
Hey,
up,
you.
Kevin.
bud?
Boston Gamer.
Hello, Rylan. Hello, Rylan.
Hey,
Hi,
Ryan.
Rylan.
Hey, Rylan.
65 inch. We'll take that. I got 75 inch
Oh.
living room.
Kevin got the raw tag as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
I've seen it earlier on
Cool.
he posted it.
I'm doing well.
One day at a time, man. One day at a time.
Doggone
No.
it. That's 3 weeks in a row.
Oh man.
Lane Lidford. Hello,
Hey,
Lane.
Hey, Lane.
Good to see you, hear from you. So that catches up on the comments. So we're going to move on to the belt of the week, and Andy has the honors this week. And I got 2 belts of mine on my show. One of them I'm going to box right here before your very eyes. So
And I just got to say, boy, is it an honor. I love this thing.
I've got to do this first. Courtesy of Kevin Davenport. Thank you.
like
very
that.
much.
Definitely the
Ooh.
intro, the new
Yeah.
intro.
We're getting fancy around here.
We're getting
Yeah.
real fancy.
So while you're showing your belt off, I'm going to change cameras. So let me put you on the big
Okay.
screen.
Got the new world, I guess, the raw tag. This thing, guys,
look
it's just
at that.
unreal. I mean, look at that.
Beautiful.
Loaded. It's all cubic zirconias on it. I mean, when I first saw it, I said I have to get that. And
When I first saw that belt, I wasn't that pleased with the round main plate, but it's grown
Mhm.
on me. It has grown on me.
I mean, there's zirconias, everything on this.
Even on the sidebars.
I even like the side plates. Yep. The side bars and side plates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
And you
took
can
their-
actually see the lions. You can actually see the lions.
I mean, they took their time and did it right. I think those are eagles on each side.
Well, eagles. They look like eagles. Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Okay.
eagles, I believe.
No Rafiki. No Rafiki.
Wow.
And then they have a really nice belt tip on it. If I can get it arranged so you can see it here. I still got the plastic on it. Sorry, guys.
Nice.
Oh wow. Even
Two-tone.
texture tip.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. Very,
I
very
mean,
nice.
they're doing their belts right now, people. The shop
Yeah.
is just,
And that front plate is double layer.
please.
Huh?
What'd you say, Richard?
The the main plate is a double layer.
Yeah. Let me get back up here. Yeah, it sure is.
Wow.
No, he was just quick on the trigger today. He was just quick.
Uh-huh. He got you today.
You can just see the detail on this.
Yep. That'll be my next one.
Yeah, just gorgeous.
It's nice. It has grown on me. That round plate has grown. I still don't like it, but it has grown on me. I don't hate it.
Yeah.
And I like the maroon. What would you call that? Maroon, Andy? Or it's
Maroon,
not
burgundy,
red,
something like that.
like a burgundy. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I like the silver and the gold and the burgundy.
Kevin O'Keefe says, tell everyone how good that strap is.
The strap is awesome. The strap is awesome.
That's what
You know-
she said.
They're getting better and better with their straps too.
Oh yeah.
I mean, look at that.
Cool, Iron Bull.
It's just so well done.
And I like it because the design goes behind the plates as well.
Mm-hmm.
It just fits it perfectly. They've really stepped up their game.
Platinum likes it.
Yep. Kind of makes you wonder if it's the Fanatics stepping in, if they, said, "Hey, we got to up these belts," or
Yeah.
if it's Triple H, maybe a little bit of both.
Hey, Platinum, by chance, are you going to go to Raw on Monday?
Okay.
But just everything about it, I love it.
That's nice, man.
Okay, we love you too.
I'm telling
Appreciate that.
That is nice.
Yep.
Oh man, I'll be there live. I'll take video and pictures.
Beautiful strap. I love the tooling on that.
Yeah, I do too.
Molded leather. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting as close as they can get to the leather. I'm being to be honest with you. Give them another year or two. I guarantee you they're going to start doing leather straps.
They're getting there.
It's the same on the other
Gotta
side.
gotta keep that cost down too. You know,
Mhm.
gotta consider that.
It is close, Kevin. I'm really happy with it.
Wow, look at that engraving
Homage.
in the leather. Wow,
Homage.
that is nice.
Yep.
And they got away from the snap boxes, and they did a different texture to the snap box.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Making them look really nice.
It looks like the old-fashioned Western style leather belts, cowboy belts.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
It sure does.
Yeah, Platinum. Me and the wife are going. We got some good seats.
But
All
the
right.
tips are just unreal.
I mean, that's nice. I mean, the double dual plated.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that has the burgundy on the tip as well. No, it's just gold and silver.
It's just gold and silver.
Wow, that's nice.
Mm-hmm. So I'm a happy pup.
Can you grab me a roll of toilet paper?
Yeah, they
Me
roll
too.
up there.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
take
I'm
that
a
paper,
little
Take another
short
bathroom,
here.
I don't care.
I'm a little short.
Okay.
Kevin, don't squeeze the Charmin.
Kirk Hall likes it a lot.
Yeah. yeah, please don't squeeze the Charmin.
Man, I think you just sold some more belts for him, Andy, just by showing yours.
That thing is it's just so gorgeous.
I've seen anyone that's owned that belt. I think I saw somebody got one the other day. But
Kevin got one. Kevin O'Keefe.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking somebody else. But okay. Show me a comment, and I'll.
I agree, man. I agree.
It's just gorgeous. I mean, when you first open it, you just want to sit down and stare. It's just like, oh my God, they did do a lot on this. They did.
I agree. These
Unbelievable.
last couple of belts that they've rolled out is some of their best work they've done so far.
I think that the first one that started the roll was the Big
U.S. The U.S.
Gold. Okay, U.S. Yes, okay. But
Yeah.
then Big Gold happened, and then the
Yep.
World Heavyweight title happened, and then the tags. You know.
Yep.
That's what I'm hearing, and we're gonna find out tonight. The next couple of belts I'm gonna show off here. This next one is gonna be unboxed. Let me go full screen. Now I'm gonna try to talk and move the microphone over where I can talk. So if you can't hear me, I apologize, but I want to get this on screen. There we go. Okay. So let me move the microphone down. Okay. I ordered this belt from Fanatics the other day, and it shipped out. I got within 2 days.
I mean, that's another thing. They are so quick to get you the belt to you.
They are. Yeah, they really are.
And that, in the beginning, they'll tell you, hey, this is going to be, shipped on such and such a day. But from the time it's shipped, bam, you have it within a couple of days at the most. It's unreal. Give Fanatics a hand.
Yeah, I did a live unboxing at a shop around the other day, and it didn't go so well. But I had to hold the camera with one hand, so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'll tell you, I mean, I know those boxes. The boxes, how they're doing them now, they are a pain in the butt. But hey, they're protecting that belt big time with that.
Okay, this one's not taped to the cardboard this time. That's good. Okay. Anybody want to guess what this one is?
Is it bigger than a breadbasket?
Well, you guys know that's kind of cheating. But, okay. I love this way, the way they pack these. They there's camera here. Yeah, they have this protected cardboard to protect the main plate now.
Yeah,
It's
they're
kind
doing
of
a
cool.
heck of a job protecting them and shipping.
Yeah. Okay. So it's in plastic here. Have candy.
For some, yeah.
Or dime bag.
We
Dime bag.
We can know that, yeah. Some people may be interested in using it in other capacities.
Yeah. Don't eat that. It's not.
Yeah, not healthy.
Now, when you get in the bag, Mark, when you get in the bag, be careful. The spare stones are going to be in there.
Okay, yeah. Got a belt and gum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Chewing gum.
It's upside down. There we go. Okay. I'll just flip the bag over so you guys can see what it is first. They put a picture of the belt on the bags now, so there we go.
Yep.
The WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
Yep. Currently held by Gunther.
Gunther, yeah. And I was a little disappointed because I had to pay shipping on this. I couldn't get the free shipping on this one because of the extra weight. But it doesn't feel like it's any heavier. It's only 10 pounds.
Oh, I could have did new plate day. I forgot
Still
about
can.
that.
Gunther.
Yeah, I got Gunther plates.
Nice. Let's get out of the bag here and get the plastic to be a lot easier. Just talk amongst yourselves. That's fine.
That's okay.
Got more candy.
Yeah.
We'll just give you some music, some traveling music.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I actually had that music on here.
Oh, I do too. Hang on.
Oh,
Play the match game music.
there you go.
Right.
They sure wrapped this plastic. They sure wrapped this plastic pretty tight.
Yeah.
Don't quit your day jobs, guys.
I wish I could.
Anybody excited for seeing Mark on his knees?
Yeah.
I'm reading the comments. Okay, we got one that says United States WCW. We got one that says Undisputed. One says World Heavyweight Championship. Another one says World Heavyweight Championship. Mark went off the screen.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he disconnected. He's going to come back. He'll be back after these messages. He must have knocked this thing.
Well, there's one camera still up.
He's up there somewhere.
He's there. Can you spare a square?
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but you're off camera. Your other camera went
Yeah,
down.
I know. My camera got.
Are you sparing a square?
No. Oh, I got to flush.
That's why we can't see. Okay.
Platinum says, "Keep teasing me with the
Yeah.
reveal."
Okay, here we go. I think. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Hold on.
Bear with me, guys. I'll post the comments.
There we go.
Well, let's see. Oh no, we got it.
Here we go. Okay. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Isn't it?
Got those nice big side plates.
The strap's nice too.
The strap, yeah, the tooling on the strap, which I know is stamped, but it's still beautiful. Antonio Mendoza does a beautiful real leather strap with this tooling on it. So here's a nice tip. It's still in the plastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's your WWE logo on the tip. Very nice.
Don't make fun of Mark on his knees. It's a condition.
My back's killing me, by the way. A snap box over here.
Very, very, very articulate belt. Just like the one Andy just showed, the tag belt is world
They're doing them
title.
It's a very busy belt.
Yes.
What's up, Michael?
They're doing them so right now. It's just-
Hey,
What's
Phil.
up, Phil? How's it
Hey,
going?
Phil. What's up, Phil?
Hey, Michael.
Phil?
Am I going to Raw? I cannot go because I can't take that day off.
and they cover the screws now on the backs of these
Yep.
belts.
Yeah, except for those side
What's up,
plates. Everything else-
James?
What is up, James?
Hey,
Yeah,
Jay.
going back to Michael's question. Yeah, I can't take that day off because it's a holiday weekend, so I can't take that Sunday off for NXT, and Monday I can't take off, or else I would. But I am going to see Kurt Angle on the 24th. Myself and Man Up from Bells and Belts. We're going to see him. He's going to be down here. Him, Ric Flair, Rikishi, and Shelton Benjamin are going to
Cool.
be here at the Ford Arena on the 24th. So, I made this up for you, Mark, because you had went off camera. So, so if we have any more issues tonight, I'll just throw that up there, okay?
We're gonna have a good show tonight.
Oh, this show's going in the crap.
Come on, center screen, please.
This
Come on.
okay, yeah. Hold on a second. This show's already gone into the crapper.
I like the flowers on it.
You like the floral design?
Yeah,
Like
I
the belt. It's like the belts. It got the floral designs on it.
There you go.
So,
Floral pattern.
you know, it has floral patterns. So it's easy to wipe.
I forgot to introduce you guys to the beginning of the show. I just realized. I'm sorry about that.
That's
Yeah.
all right. They don't know who I am anyway.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Hey, if you
No,
don't know who I am, here's my name right there. That abbreviated of my full name. My full name is Benjamin. I don't have to use any aliases or anything like that. But if you needed the spelling of Ben, there it is.
How's the leather?
Because I'm on an honor roll.
There you are.
Guys,
Roll of
I
honor.
gotta tell you, it's an honor to roll with you guys every Thursday night.
I wouldn't roll anywhere else, Richard.
I wouldn't either.
Again, everybody, sorry for Mark's issues.
This is a very,
Hey, Ben.
very nice belt. It is. It really is.
Hey Ben, is that 2-ply?
Nah, this is paper towel, so
Oh,
Check out the
but it's that heavy duty, you know.
okay.
check out that
Some-
main
Not
plate.
that
Mark.
dollar store stuff.
Yeah.
Imagine if both side plates were made the same way as that center plate.
Yeah.
That thing is a beast.
It is.
Gorgeous.
It's not as heavy as I thought, but look how thick that main plate is.
Yep.
huge.
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 Reminds me of something else, but I won't go there.
Is it enormous?
It, yeah.
More technical difficulties, Mark.
Dixie said it was.
Oh.
But it's a very nice belt. I'm gonna show off another one here in a minute. I gotta go off camera for a minute while I rearrange everything. But this is a very beefy, heavy belt, and the leather isn't bad. It's a heavy belt, so the leather has to be kind of a little bit stiff to hold the place. But it's very nice. Very
The
nice.
only thing that I was disappointed with that belt, I'll tell you exactly what it was. The side
What's
plates.
Oh, they're okay.
I think the United States side plates would have been a lot better on that belt. They did them the same way.
Let me turn off my camera, and we'll go back to you guys talk while I rearrange things here.
Mark said beefy.
Yeah,
Beefy.
I'm gonna turn off my camera. You guys talk while I move everything around.
Major beefy there, brother.
Got some
So-
more people in here. Hey, Jason.
I mean, I know they just made it, but the Undisputed, you guys see them remaking that
The
eventually?
Undisputed, the latest version of the Undisputed is gorgeous. That's what I have. It's gorgeous. I love it.
I mean, it is. But do you see them
I
getting
think
away
I
from
would.
that? Yeah,
The
that.
cookie cutter, the
cookie
cookie
cutter.
cutter, the network logo. I didn't think I would ever, but man, they did it up right. They did.
Mhm.
And
you
by the
imagine-
way, I just saw that they're selling the commemorative versions of
Oh,
the World
really?
Heavyweight and the Universal now on the shop. So
But they're not
for
cheap.
those that for people that's on the budget, there you go.
Yeah,
Get
guys.
those.
Was it 247 or 274? Was it? Ben?
74 each. Yeah.
For me,
Phil
I would
got
just
the
say
Andre the
74.
Giant for his 50 that just passed.
But,
His
you know-
50 that just passed.
Oh, I got 1 year and less than a week for 50. Getting there though. I'm right behind you.
Shoot, I got like months to go.
Nor you wouldn't believe how much their straps have improved. It's like night and day.
They've got
Oh yeah,
better.
it's night and day.
Yes, they
Unbelievable.
have. Yes, it did,
Unbelievable.
Johnny.
None of this cardboard garbage anymore. They're not leather, but they're darn close.
They're getting there. They're getting as close as they could be for the affordable price.
So,
And to be honest with you, I like the tooling better than I like, the Snapbox type deal where it's just plain.
Yeah.
And I think they had their ears and their eyes on the hobby because they picked up a lot of the designs for the straps and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
they
there's gotta
did
be
it.
somebody watching.
They wanted harder to copy and duplicate.
Yeah.
This World Tag, I'm anxious to see how the boot makers when they try to attempt to do this, because it's going to be. I just don't see how they're going to do it. I really don't.
I would rock a replica, a commemorative at a live event. I wouldn't bring my replica.
Yeah.
I'd bring.
Why would you take a $500
commemorative.
belt if something happened to it? Or
Yeah.
Stolen, damaged, dropped, anything. Somebody run into it with their belt. I mean, there's no way.
Because the number one reason I would do that is, of course, so it wouldn't get stolen. Plus, if I see a little kid and they want to take a picture with it,
Mm-hmm.
I feel more better with having the little kid holding that and saying, "Wow, this is nice,"
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna show off the second belt so we can move on.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
Is your
Okay.
second belt beefy?
Yeah, it's a little beefy. Yeah.
Are you having technical difficulties?
No, but I did have to wipe it off a little bit. So
Ben's got his
Okay.
sign ready.
Yeah, okay. All right. So this is the second belt, and I did a live unboxing of this belt the other day, but I want to show it off a little closer. I did not address the leather when I was doing a live unboxing. I was a little nervous and forgot all about it. So let me go ahead and put it up on screen here. Switch cameras. There we are. Okay,
There you go. Looks
go
familiar.
full screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so
Yep.
Yes,
this is a
Jay.
fisheye lens. I apologize. This is an old webcam. This is the Shop Rhine, the WWE Shop Crumb Rhine. Beautiful belt. It's dual plated. Got the silver behind the lettering there. It's got the blank nameplate, but you can get letters. I did contact Red Leather. They have a kit with the lettering you put on there. I think it's $65 shipped. Is what he quoted me.
It's not that bad.
No, it's not that. There's a nice side plate there. I can't go too far. I'll unplug the stupid camera again. Cords only go so long. Where you get your snap boxes. And I love the texture, not the texture, but the marbling of the color on the strap.
That must be new, the marbling, because mine was just straight brown.
Yeah,
What-
I don't
what-
think
what's
that's.
that?
I mean, it's okay. I like it, but it's not.
different.
It's not accurate, but it's pretty. I like it.
Yeah, that's right. Mine was
course
a
you
little brown.
Yeah, mine
course
was
you-
straight brown.
Of course, you get the stitching here. Got the stitching,
Mm-hmm.
and this also has the screws
Yeah.
covered on the back. I
I
won't bore
wish
you
they
with
would have
the
done the white. I wish they would have done the white stitching. On the strap.
So what does that make? That the V3?
I think this is the V3. Yes, I also got this through Fanatics. I had to
Wow.
coin this. Sorry.
Well,
It still has the plastic on the snaps.
you
You're
got
on
to
a roll
use what
now.
you got, man.
Yeah, I'm on a roll. Yeah, I am.
You're on a
That's
roll,
the
big time.
second belt. You're on a roll tonight, man.
That's right.
Rolling, Mark. Mark,
Huh?
you're
Who the
rolling.
hell,
Yeah.
who the hell is Mark McGirt?
I have no
Well,
idea.
I know that Mark's from Hobart, McGirt from Hobart.
Yeah. There's the thickness of the main plate, which isn't bad.
If we can get some good pictures of that, I'm sure there's a maker that can duplicate that, or
Yes.
one of the guys in the group.
Yes, I sold one a year or two ago. So I gotta go back and look at my list, but I can put you in touch of maker that makes that.
Oh.
Yeah, the top of the belt is not bent, by the way. The main plate.
Oh, that Johnny's got it. But Johnny, hey,
Yeah.
Mark, how's the leather?
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, this is the NWA, or not the NWA, was the NWA world title, but this is WWE Shop Crumb Ryan, aka the Shop Ryan. So
You're on a roll tonight.
I am, sure am. Okay, so that's the spare camera. So, with that said, I am very seriously considering doing an event. I don't want to use the R word, but I'm going to do an event.
Mm-hmm.
Very clever, Gianni. Very clever.
What's up, James?
I thought fitted me to a TP. It was Jim Mills.
Hey, Jim.
There you
Hey,
go.
Jim.
Anyway, I'm considering doing an event, and I'm not sure how I want to do this yet. I want to kind of leave it up to the viewers because you guys probably keep up with this more than anybody else. I'm thinking about raffling off one or the other first, or doing a winner's choice. Now, I do have to, if I do a winner's choice, I'm going to have to go with the value of the higher price belt, which is, there's a difference of $50. I don't know what the spots will be yet, how much they'll be, but it'll be a Powerball event, Red Ball event. I want to keep this as simple as possible. So what you guys think? A winner's choice, or should I raffle off the Shop Ryan first, or raffle off the World Heavyweight Championship first? Let's get a poll, and I may put a poll in the group. I don't know yet.
Yeah, put a poll in the group. That's what I would do.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to do
group.
I don't want to use the R word because that kind of gets you in a bind.
Mhm.
So, but I do want to. I do want to do events for both these belts. So.
Mhm.
So keep, and I want to do it quick. So I may do it tomorrow. I may do it next week, but I want to do this quick. So, but keep tuned in, keep alert, and we'll have something going on. Ricky Hernandez said winner's choice. Okay, we can do that. I've never done that before. I've only done one event before, and it was kind of a pain. It's a lot to keep up with, isn't it, Ben?
Very.
A lot to keep up with. So I want to do it on a weekend, open it up on a weekend because I'm more available to keep up with people picking numbers and making payments, things like that. So I may do it tomorrow or Saturday. That's not one of the options. I'm sorry.
You couldn't handle me.
Yeah. You can't handle the TP.
Hey, TP.
It's going to be PayPal, friends and family. And I know it's going to exclude a lot of people. I apologize for that. But I cannot do a Cash App for reasons I don't want to explain. But there's reasons. So,
Andy, I'm gonna put something in the show chat for you.
I forgot he's doing it. He's working tonight. He's on the show commenting while he's working.
Ah,
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me know how that unemployment worked out for you. Yeah, I kind of maxed out on the limit before they start taxing you for these things. That's why I can't do Cash App. So I did Cash App last time and forgot all about that. So I'm there. What'd you do? Is there...
Look
Check
at
the
this
show chat.
Okay,
Oh,
guys. Okay. All right. All right. Get one. Get
he's
one.
on a roll too. He's on a roll too.
Use the R word. Well, you'll have two opportunities, Phil. You'll have two opportunities. So we're going to do them back to back. I may do one this weekend or next weekend, then do the other one maybe next month. I don't want to do this too terribly often.
And the cool thing is, you could buy one number, you could buy two numbers, you could
You can buy as many numbers you want. You can buy 26 numbers, but you'll be paying for the full price.
But say you pay $20, you're winning a belt for a $400, $500 belt for $20.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. Absolutely. So just keep watching the Wide World of Belts group, and I'll be posting an announcement in the next day or two. I may be out of town tomorrow, so I might wait till either tomorrow night or Saturday to open that up. I got to get everything, all the details worked out. But
We just need a reference check on Mark McGarrett.
I could get that toilet roll back in the bathroom from my first
Yeah.
bit.
Hey.
I did leave the seat down.
I
Though.
was gonna say, make sure you leave.
Yeah, I left the seat down.
Wow. Yeah, make sure you put the seat down.
Yeah. We're not gonna go into detail, but somebody
Yeah.
we know got chewed out for leaving the toilet seat up.
Yeah.
Not none of us, but we're all witness to it.
Yeah.
That was funny.
The only
Okay,
night
so-
I'm not in the chat.
Yeah. So we'll move on, but I'll just keep your eyes on the Wide World of Belts group, and I'll be making an announcement next.
Yeah.
I'm not TonyCon, but I'll be making an announcement about the event here in the next couple of days. So
You gotta make a big announcement.
let's fill it quickly. If you want to buy a spot or two, that's fine, but tell your friends about it. Let's get this thing going. So
Mm-hmm.
so. As I mentioned at the top of the show, the Double Dropkick podcast, that's Kevin Davenport. He does a show every other week. He's going to do a special show on Saturday.
Saturday night,
And,
8 o'clock.
And I'm not going to reveal any details about it. I know some of them, but he sent me this teaser video to show you, so you will watch.
So,
So be sure to tune into the Double Dropkick podcast. I've said it right 3 or 4 times now. I haven't got it wrong. So
You're on a roll.
kind of proud. Yeah, I'm on a roll. Yeah,
got it down to a T.
I do. That's right. Yeah, I'm 2-ply tonight. 2-ply. Not yet. Be sure to check him out Saturday night.
Watch
Special
it.
show. Ben and I may be making an appearance.
I'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'll be there. It is a great teaser. Sure is.
Ben
Looking forward to it.
and
By the way, Mark, it looks like it's official. Alpha has passed away.
Okay, yes. While someone in Alpha apparently has passed away, we just got this news right before the show started. There was a post out there. I'd seen somebody out there post one of the groups that said they were asking for prayers for Alpha and his family. Didn't go into detail, but apparently it's starting to come out now with many other posts that he has unfortunately passed away.
man,
So
And
That
we're
is
losing all our
rough, man.
legends.
That's gonna be
We're
hard on
losing
the
all our
family.
legends.
yeah, we are. Sure
Yeah.
are. So with that, I gotta put this toilet paper back up before my wife throws a fit. But and I forgot to put my banners up for these.
Mark, where's the toilet paper?
Yeah. Under the toilet seat. Let me go off camera for just a minute. You guys talk amongst yourselves.
let me consult with my wife first.
Wow. Yeah, man, we're losing our legends left and right.
But you know what, Richard? It's not that shocking. When relatives so close pass. I mean, those two were brothers, and they were so close. I had a feeling that this might happen because Alpha wasn't in great health already. And then
You know how people say, "Oh, this one hit me." They were tag team. They were tag team partners.
Yeah.
They went a month apart.
They did everything together for years. I mean, they're brothers, blood brothers, and then
Mhm.
and then Sika was surprising because he wasn't that everybody knew of wasn't ill, but Alpha had been in the hospital quite a few times, a couple of heart attacks, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, he lost his brother, who is the person he's probably most close, other than his wife, I'm guessing. But I mean,
Sorry, my nose is running.
the body just said, it's time to go. I mean,
That's a big booger.
So now, two of the elders are gone. Who's going to take their places?
There's a table.
Look what they built.
look
Yeah.
at
They
it is an empire. It is an empire.
What did they contribute to pro wrestling?
One of the biggest families in professional wrestling.
What you mean
The-
one of? What do you mean one
They,
of?
the
Yeah.
family.
They are the biggest family in professional history and will be.
Yep.
There's no question about that. That's been settled. They still got them coming. Zilla
Mhm.
ain't even made WWE TV yet.
There's
Just
only
wait till
two
that
Von
happens.
Erichs wrestling. The Funks, one's dead. The Briscoes, one's dead. So yeah, they are the biggest family. I mean, they're not a family; they're a dynasty.
I mean, I know they say
Oh,
to be careful
the
when you
Columbus
want to
Samoan
meet your
dynasty.
heroes, but you want to meet these guys when they're still
With
around,
these
guys.
two, and now with these two gone, you would have to think Rikishi would be the one that would be moving. I mean, I know how you feel about him, Ben, but I mean, who else would you say?
Yeah.
I mean, Rock's grandmother, or mother, Rock's mother. I mean, she's, but Rikishi would be my guess. The elder,
He'd be the next oldest, I guess.
yeah. I mean, him and his twin brother, the Tonga Kid. I mean, those two.
Yeah, man. I mean,
they
they put what is on TV right now, presented to us,
Yep.
and have been for the last 30 plus years.
What was
not
it? The
counting the time they were there.
Polynesian Wrestling Federation, right? They had the organization that the Rock's grandfather started. Grandfather started, I should say.
Yeah, they helped contribute to that, and then remember they had their own wrestling company for a while too.
Mm-hmm, they did.
So, they are in the blueprint. They part of the blueprint of professional wrestling.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. The
Yes.
bloodline in wrestling.
Forever.
No pun intended.
Forever.
Yeah.
All
I mean, you could say that about the Hart, the Hart family too, but they're starting to curve off. You're not seeing them a new wave of them showing up.
Wow.
the closest thing to that would be Dynamite Kid's nephew is just signed with AEW.
Yeah.
That'd be the closest thing, I guess.
I thought that was his son. That's his nephew.
No, that's his nephew.
That's
I
his
did not
nephew.
know that. Okay.
That's Dynamite
Yeah.
Kid. That's
I think Dynamite only had daughters, right?
Yeah, I believe so. No, Dynamite had Davey Boy Jr.
What was Dynamite's real first name? He was Billington. What was his first name?
Billington
Tom.
was the last name.
Tom.
So he was named after his uncle.
Tom
Tom
Billington.
Billington.
Yeah.
Tom
It's
Billington.
just Tommy Billington. That's what I thought was his son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tommy.
No, he looks just like him too.
Yeah.
His
Looks
nephew
just like him.
Dynamite, man.
Does.
And he's even got that stature, that build that Dynamite has. He's not as muscular,
Yeah.
but you can see shades of Dynamite into
It's
him.
almost identical. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy.
I mean, it's almost as funny to say it, but he was built like a British bulldog,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
a pit bull. They were
Yep.
built, him and Davey Boy.
Those were one of my all-time favorite tag teams.
Before the steroids, they were both thick.
But they could do it all in the ring. They were great.
That's coming. Rick. We're going to talk about here shortly.
Yeah, that's.
But how was he? 73.
Let's see. He was 81. Alpha was 81. Sika
Oh,
was
okay.
78. So he was like, I believe 81.
78. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought they were twins.
Real
for some
close in
reason.
age. A few years apart.
Okay. I remember seeing them debut in Georgia, and Sonny King was their manager,
Mhm.
and they always took on the Freebirds, and they beat him for the National Tag Team Championships.
They were pretty much everywhere, the Wild Samoans, weren't they? I mean, almost
Yeah.
everywhere, weren't they?
Yeah.
I mean, AWA, NWA, I mean, WWF,
I got to get my brother to do a video about the time we flipped him and Sika off. Off and Sika.
Oh yeah.
My
they
brother
changed it.
will tell you we ran through they were chasing us through the audience because my uncle was a security guard, and we were able to get into the back when we were younger. And my brother looked across and he seen them, and they just give you that menacing look, and my brother's like, and then he starts running, and I follow behind him, and my dad goes, "What happened?" And there you see him at the end of the road, they're looking at us, pointing.
But didn't your dad play into it like too? Didn't they come up to you and your dad said, "Here they are, right here," and you got
Yeah, my father's like, "Go ahead, take them." Like,
Yeah, you guys were scared to death, I bet.
Okay. So yeah, they were big guys, big men. They had that big, long, black curly
That's
hair.
what we didn't know about
frizzy hair.
kayfabe. We didn't know about
Yeah.
kayfabe. We
Oh,
thought it
yeah.
was real.
I was scared of. I was
with
scared.
I mean,
them,
not wrestling is real to me. I don't care what anybody says, but
well, yeah. It's still real
I
to me,
thought they
damn
were
it.
real. They were real, you know.
But you know how they say that some of the scariest guys in real life, they're some of the sweetest, wonderful people, and that's true about those two. They were the most caring, loving people.
Andre the Giant. Everybody was
Kamala.
scared of him. He was
Yeah.
the most friendliest person to be talked to. Kamala.
Kamala.
Abdullah used to scare the hell out of me when I was like, oh God, Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've talked to Abdullah Butcher. He's not to talk to me. He did not scam me, but he got me for $10 because I'd already paid for the autograph for the picture, and he.
I remember you saying about that.
But he's good to talk to.
Mm-hmm.
I never met Andre the Giant. I never got to see him wrestle. I did see Kamala in person. I didn't meet him, but you see him in the interviews. He's just as kind of soul as you'll ever see.
Oh yeah.
Maybe I'll get him to do a video for the show.
And
it's terrible. I was gonna say it's terrible what Vince McMahon did to Kamala. He just
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
didn't pay him what he was worth.
I just hope all the people that Vince screwed over can be be treated right now by the new WWE and get recognized and in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
None of this Vince bull crap anymore. You know.
Right.
Well, what's her name is thinking about coming back now that Triple H's in charge. What's her name? The blonde?
Oh,
I know this, but
Kelly.
Yeah, Kelly. She's thinking about coming back. One of the reasons she left was because of Vince.
I can see why.
Well, he probably was hitting on her right, left, and sideways.
Yes,
I'm sure he was.
You know.
That's probably I got her nickname Kelly because he was Kelly. No. No, he's ready to yell, Vince. Oh man. Okay, let's move on. Let's get away from that, Frank.
Okay.
It's not our number 2 yet.
Not yet.
And this show's already going down the number 2 slot. So
number 2.
Yeah. Bless you right on down.
Good thing you got the TP. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, very much. Okay, we're good. Okay.
I found something.
2 weeks ago.
Send it to the show.
2 weeks ago, we talked about the fact that Kevin Sullivan was in bad health, and he has since passed away.
And we were thinking thoughts that something's up.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I had read something where he had an accident that's led up to his, his health issues that led to his demise. But I don't remember hearing anything about an accident. If he'd fallen or what had happened. But it was a shock.
I don't remember what happened. Was it a car accident or?
I never heard.
Me neither.
But
somebody could let us know what happened to Kevin Sullivan. We'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Oh my God.
I gotta learn to read these comments before I put them up on the screen.
My God, Platinum, just come right out and oh my God, I shouldn't have said that.
Don't say it. More just for words, Andy.
Word.
Dark side of the fart.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh my.
Dark side of the fart. Oh God.
Oh, Chris, I didn't know you had it in you.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
And
11 more minutes. Can you wait 11 more minutes?
It was just there. I had to do
it. Yeah.
Andy, you're on a roll tonight.
But no, it was shocking that because Kevin Sullivan had gone downhill so quickly.
Yeah, really quick. Really
Andrew
quick.
Anderson, a professional wrestler who I've met, very, very kind soul. Another guy that looks like he'd tear your head off, but very, very nice. He was the new or the latest Purple Haze character that hung around with Kevin Sullivan, and he was devastated by this.
Oh yeah.
And he's posted pretty much every day since. You know, he looked to him as a father.
Yeah, he was close with him. He was.
Yes, he was. So he had a son and a daughter. You know, he did the devil gimmick, but he was Roman Catholic, from what I understand.
And he was a huge Boston Red Sox fan.
Absolutely, there's pictures of him with his kids at the.
He loved the Red Sox
at Fenway Park. I just realized you're wearing a Bucky shirt.
One of the craziest places I've ever been.
Yeah. And he was Kevin Sullivan was a bodybuilder at one time. He had a
Was
really
he?
nice physique. Yeah, had a very nice physique. When he was in Georgia, he was a baby face then. He had the heavy Boston accent.
Mm-hmm.
But
His son never got the business, did he?
Not that I'm aware of, no. But he had teamed up with Michael Hayes when the Freebirds had broke up, and there's a feud between Michael Hayes and Terry Gordy, and Kevin Sullivan was his tag team partner until
Richard.
okay. And all of a sudden there was a match between Michael Hayes. It was a tag team match, and Kevin Sullivan was nowhere to be found. Next thing I knew, he popped up in Florida and started that whole devil gimmick. So
I got into Kevin Sullivan thing later. I didn't really start following him until he was the varsity club in the NWA with Mike Rotundo, Rick Steiner.
I'd only followed him in the wrestling magazines.
I watched him back then, but I liked his work in WCW.
Yeah.
He was in charge of all the stories and everything when the NWO was in their prime. He was the dude. He was the booker and all that.
Gianni, is this legit? The only way I can see a riding lawnmower flipping over is on an incline. So I don't know. I hadn't heard that. If that's legit, that's very tragic.
Yeah, pretty painful too. My God.
I thought it was an illness, but I'd read somewhere it was an accident. So
I can't. I just remember something happened, but I didn't remember what.
Yeah.
But the most recent pictures of him, like prior to him passing, he looked like he was in good spirit.
But you can tell
he took pictures with a couple.
Looked weak. He looked really weak.
Yeah, he was thin, but he looked. He looked like he was there, though. You know what I mean? Mentally.
Well, there were rumors out there that because of his appearance, that he was on death's door and was going to make a deathbed confession in regards to this Chris Benoit situation,
Chris Benoit, which we know
is crap. It's crap.
Yeah, he had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but that was what was going around.
Yeah,
it was a pretty cool gimmick. Everybody's wearing their varsity jackets and.
It was great. It was crazy. I mean,
Mike Rotunda. You had
Rick Steiner, and you had
Rick Steiner. Was Scott Steiner involved in the varsity club? No, because Scott Steiner was a babyface then.
Dr. Death.
And
Dr. Death. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Dr. Death.
Oh, Dr. Death. Yes, Dr. Death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice, Jim. What'd you get?
It is addictive. Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
But the last
They're like potato chips, you know?
But the last couple of years, he would escort Andrew Anderson, aka the Purple Haze. You know, Mark Lewin used to be the Purple Haze, but Andrew Anderson took over the role as the Purple Haze, and Kevin Sullivan was his manager, and they traveled together.
But Kevin never had any time in WWF, did he?
What's that?
He never had Williams, Steiner, and Spivey.
Oh, Dan Spivey, that's right. Yeah,
that's right.
Yes.
No, I was just saying I don't remember him ever being in WWF. He never.
Not that I recall.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
He was NWA and WCW.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting. Which episode of Dark Side of the Ring was that?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
His handler told you?
Oh, here's our gathering cheap plug.
Kevin Sullivan had a handler?
Yeah.
Don't you got work to do?
Yeah, don't you have work? Yeah.
Yeah, to go take care of the boss.
Go tell Bruce. Yeah, boss is gonna fire you.
Yeah. That boss ain't gonna take your goofing off.
Bruce is gonna ban you in the USA.
Yeah. Banned in the USA. You're gonna be dancing in the dark while you're sweeping up the floor.
I tell you.
There you go. Oh man,
Gianni.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I'm gonna start watching some other stuff since I'm off this next 5 days.
Well, I say this every time there's a key death in professional wrestling. I always say this: our legends are not going to be around forever. They're either going to die early because of their lifestyle, or they're going to die of old age fairly early because of this takes a toll on your body.
Oh yeah, that hits to the head. My God, yeah.
Substances aside, I mean, you take bumps. I mean,
yeah, you got to remember what they did in their heydays.
Yeah,
it's coming back to haunt them.
So if you'll go to YouTube, there's a lot of not kayfabe, but the shoot stories shoot interviews with these guys, telling them funny, hilarious stories about
Mhm.
their life in professional wrestling. And when they die, those stories are going to die with them. So if you get an
Yep.
opportunity to go to these the Comic Cons or Wrestle Cons or whatever it is, a gathering, what's the big one in that's coming up soon?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, I
though.
can't think of it. But
Bash.
yeah, WrestleCade. Yes, WrestleCade.
That's it.
WrestleCade.
Take an opportunity to talk to these guys. Go to their booths, get your autographs, but talk to them about the business.
Or just check out Jim Cornette on YouTube because his stories are hilarious.
Yeah. Now
Oh
some
my
of these stories
God.
may be kayfabe, I don't know, but they're very entertaining. They're going to be gone once all these legends die. The stories go with them.
Well,
Yeah.
next month I'll be meeting a couple legends.
Nice.
Me and my son. So
Nice.
Nikita Koloff being one of them that I really want to bring the United States
Oh,
title
wow,
you did
Yeah.
and get him to sign it.
Yeah, Nikita's one of my all-time favorites.
Huh.
Okay, so if he was bad shape last year, could barely walk, what caused that, Gianni? Was that the lawnmower accident you're talking about? What?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah.
What caused it? Or was it just?
Yeah, I'm sure I was sure we'll get the whole story in chat after we hear
Right,
the whole
Platinum? I agree with that. He needs to write a book, man.
I
Yeah.
agree.
He needs a USB port in his brain.
Cornette,
Yep.
I'd buy it in a heartbeat.
The matches that guy could book right now, somebody put him in charge of booking.
Billy Corgan never should have took him away from NWA. That was
They
only
do,
good.
Ricky. They do. You guys know about that, right?
No, I haven't heard about it.
Yeah, I thought Andy
But now-
and Richard was
WWE
talking about
people?
it one night.
Yes. They're having in New York.
They're doing it in different cities. They're really,
Cody Hogan.
and that's something else you got to give WWE credit for because in the
Rhea
past they
Ripley.
never did anything like that. I mean, they did their little deal before each pay-per-view, but they're just doing this out of it's great what they're doing.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you
Enjoy
brought
meeting
that
the wrestlers.
I'm glad you brought that up, Ricky, because I feel real more honored now that we're buying from Fanatics and they actually reach out to you when they're organizing stuff now, and it's pretty cool. And I told the
Very
guy,
fast shipping too. Very fast shipping.
I said, can we promote this on the show? And he's like, oh, it's kind of private, but that's why we're calling you directly. And I'm like,
I got called-
that's cool.
I got called yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, it's amazing. The prices, I mean, the stuff is exclusive, really expensive, but I appreciate them calling me and asking anyway.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't hurt to ask.
We're
No,
about to
that's
start. We're about to start hour number 2, and I got a couple more topics to talk about on the other side of the hour. But I want to get this in real quick in case you missed it. I posted this video in the Wide World of Belts group the other day. Just a public service announcement on coining belts.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of people that will post pictures of their belts, which is cool, and we encourage that. But what's happening is you'll get people that will snatch those pictures. They'll copy and paste them into their own posts and try to sell them as their own.
Mhm.
So to protect yourself, to protect potential buyers from being scammed from people like that, I offered up how-to on how to coin a belt. This comes up an awful lot. So let's take a look at this real quick.
A common issue that comes up is people are being advised to coin their belt pictures when they're trying to put them up for sale. Why do you coin a belt picture? Well, for a couple of reasons. One, it assures the buyer that you are the actual owner of the belt and you're not trying to scam them. And two, it prevents some people from being able to take your pictures and use them to sell them as their own, thereby scamming other people. So here's a suggestion on how to coin a belt picture.
First, take any piece of paper or anything you can write on just laying around. Write your name and date, and then lay it on the belt. Be sure you don't cover the place. Yeah, perfect. And there you have it. Coined picture. So there you have it. An easy way to coin your belt picture to protect you and protect your potential buyer. Hope you enjoyed this instructional video. We'll see you on the next one. So that's how you coin a belt.
Well done,
I've
Mark.
seen some people actually watermark their pictures too. You can do that.
Yeah. That
Yeah,
video got me blocked. Somebody didn't appreciate that helpful piece of advice. I don't get that.
It was a
It
PSA.
It was
Great
PSA.
form.
But yeah, somebody blocked me. And
You're just trying to help people.
We're trying to teach people the right way.
yeah,
Why
yeah.
not learn the right way?
that's right. Coin your pictures, people. Coin them. Use any piece of paper, any scrap piece of paper you have laying around. It's
Anything.
You know that needs that little guy peeing. When Mark puts it up.
Oh, this one up here. Hang on a second. Let me find it.
Put him on the side.
This picture right here.
Yeah. We're having technical difficulties. Please stand by.
There are some people seeing this right now wonder what in the hell is going on. Just ask around. We're not going to address on the show. Yeah, it was funny when they did it. It was so funny when we did it. Exactly, Phil. That's why we can't have nice things.
This is true.
Exactly.
We can never have nice things.
You can use a sticky note, but I'm not even going there.
Hey, we just Mark just tried to put a nice PSA out there, you know, for the knowledge of the belt hobby, just to spread the
Information.
word.
You know why? Because the more you know.
Yeah, the more you know.
Hold on. Wait. The more you know. That's right.
There you go. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So
not?
yeah, don't use sticky notes because it makes a mess.
Why not do it the right way?
You don't want that on your belt.
And just think, you're saving the environment. It's got a double use.
That's right. That's right.
It's true. This is
You know?
true.
Recycle.
Yeah,
We're
recycle.
being recycling. You know?
Wipe out waste.
Yeah, we're wiping out waste both ways.
That's right. That's right. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So, jeez. I don't know where to go after that.
Save paper.
Okay, so we are
Save a
officially in hour number 2.
Official.
Save a tree. Use TP. And I want to remind everybody this show is sponsored by Mark Leather Chap Shipbuilder Leathering, by Ashley Southern Designs, and by Unique Championship Belts. And if you're watching us on the YouTube, that aspect of the show is made possible by a partnership with the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast. We really appreciate their cooperation and their contribution to the StreamYard subscription, which makes it affordable for everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks,
And
guys.
be sure you check out the Double Dropkick podcast on Saturday night. Kevin Davenport is going to have a special show honoring Bobby Eaton, the Midnight Express. So.
Yeah, not to be
So-
confused with the double drop podcast, guys.
Yeah. I bet you will. Not going there, but I know somebody else that would show me sticky notes. Yeah, I don't know anything about it either. Oh, there. The Taskmaster, yes, Taskmaster. That's right.
Yes. What's up, Chris?
I don't know about that. I don't know. I'd be curious to know about that. I know what won't come back is any footage of Owen Hart's accident. I know that's locked up forever. But anyway, another topic I want to talk about tonight is speaking of Vince McMahon's health. There's been some reports out there. Linda McMahon also mentioned this, that he is in rapidly deteriorating health. And say what you will about Vince McMahon, he put wrestling in the mainstream, brought a lot of eyes on, worldwide eyes on professional wrestling, which he tried to get away from professional wrestling. He tried to make it, sports entertainment. But it just makes me wonder about, with all these allegations that come out here about him and possible charges, all of a sudden he's in failing health. Didn't this happen with Harvey Weinstein with the Me Too movement? Now he's in a wheelchair, trying to look as frail as possible. Anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought somebody else was gonna jump in. Yeah, I guess it's a tactic that some people use to try to have people. And the man has done so much for wrestling, for the entertainment, everything. He brought the crossover to entertainment and the entertainment world and pro wrestling.
Wrestling today would not be where it's at without Vince McMahon. For
No,
sure.
He was one of the trailblazers.
Yes,
he's one of the permanent part. He's
Yeah.
one of the permanent
you can never take that away from him. Never.
names of professional wrestling history. He is. I
But
know here in the later years it got kind of ugly for him, but you have to give credit where credit is due.
you guys remember a couple of months ago when he was out with the Undertaker, he was walking with a cane and he was hunched over.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
So he had
Man,
to
put a
start
lot of
going
mileage on
downhill.
himself. He put a lot of mileage on himself. And
He
the
did.
other thing to think about, and I was reading this earlier, is somebody had commented in one of the groups. It's it was work that was keeping him going. Once he
Mhm.
stopped working,
Yep.
then
Yeah.
everything started going downhill for him. And I
Mhm.
see truth to that because I've seen it examples of other people that their lifestyle changed and they're not as active as they were.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's just it's public sympathy card.
Yeah.
If you notice that, even coworkers of yours, like older coworkers, if you notice when they retired, that's when their body started going down because they, like you said, they had work to keep them going. And you got to remember, Vince also was on a lot of steroids back in the day. He was with
He
the
was.
wrestlers,
Yes.
and he was in the perfect shape. And now that
Plus,
he doesn't have his work, he has
And,
nothing to keep him going every day.
well, he was
plus,
banned from their new gym and their new building.
I mean, he's 78 years old. People. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
Linda was the one that announced it just recently, right, guys?
Yeah. Today.
Yeah.
I saw it today.
I saw it yesterday. So,
Oh, did you? Okay.
yeah, I saw it yesterday.
Okay.
yeah,
There's something else I was going to say about this. Oh, yeah. What is his legacy? In my view, his legacy is he killed the territories. He killed the kayfabe.
he did. He did.
He did something his father couldn't do.
Well, I think that was something that nobody should have ever done because
Yeah.
I am a wrestling purist.
Hmm.
I grew up during the territory days. I value that. It's gone, and all because of him.
He did.
Now I think the Crockett's tried to do the same thing,
They
or
did.
tried to own a monopoly of professional wrestling.
Vern Gagne tried it too.
Yeah,
But let
They
me ask you,
all were guilty of it. He was just the one that was successful at it.
yes, yes.
let me ask you a question. If he hadn't done what he's done, what would the wrestling be today? If he hadn't
It
done
would
what he did,
it wouldn't be the same. I mean,
No.
I still think wrestling under his regime wouldn't have been like it used to be, but I don't think it would have been as mainstream as it is now.
But the internet also killed kayfabe.
That's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it
The
did.
internet killed.
Social media, all that stuff. Yeah.
it's one of those
Back then,
things you
when I
got.
was
You're good and bad, you know.
The one thing he had over Vern Gagne and the Crockett's was they all had money, but he had vision.
Yes.
He had a vision where he wanted to take professional wrestling, but in order to be successful, he had to take out the competition.
Oh, here we go. Here's a good comment right here. Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Evolution of Kevin.
that's what
Capleton.
exactly what he did.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He took a territory that was part of the NWA and he expanded it, and then he networked himself into what we see today.
Mhm.
He definitely, like Mark said, he put
Oh.
his vision to work. And remember, WWF was losing money the first couple years. If it wasn't for WrestleMania, they would have been almost killed off, just like the AWA died, just like the original or the NWA we knew from the 70s into the early 90s.
Mhm.
It died, and it was on life support for quite a long time. So he also struck it while it was hot and hit at the right time.
Sure did.
From 1983 forward, we all here have some connection to the WWF.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
Just that much of a connection. But we all knew that it existed.
Mhm.
It became its own body. It separated itself from pro wrestling. Notice what I just said. They separated themselves from pro wrestling.
Pro wrestling. Yep.
You know what I mean? They became entertainment. They had rock and wrestling,
Yeah.
and then they started merchandising with these you know with these action figures and other aspects, T-shirts, everything, toy belts, whatever.
Well, if this is true, took full advantage of his education. I also major in business and marketing,
Right?
but I'm not
He
a
worked in
billionaire.
his environment,
Yeah.
what he was taught. He was no fool. He was no dummy. But he took risks. He took multiple risks because WCW almost knocked him out.
Mm-hmm.
He fought and survived that.
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
all this stuff on the backside of what's been going on the last 5 years or so was just it was we're in the age of the internet.
I like
Everything's out
this.
there.
I like this comment by Platinum because it makes me think of something else. And I'm not sure if I get the people right, but this scenario reminds me a lot of, I think it was either Bill Gates or Steve Jobs. They were partners with somebody else, and then when the company started to get big, they screwed over their partner and became the
Mhm.
biggest thing in the world. This is what
Yep.
Vince McMahon did. He screwed over not his partners, but he screwed over the territories. He broke an unwritten agreement among all the promoters. His dad kept his word. His dad kept his word and stuck with his own territory. But Vince wanted to expand out, and there's nothing wrong with that, with wanting to expand. It's just the manner in which he did it. I thought was questionable.
You couldn't handshake agreement in Vince McMahon.
No.
You better not.
No.
He'd be shaking your hand while crossing his fingers behind his back.
Right. AWA,
Yeah.
ECW.
Mhm.
They were victims of it.
WCW.
Well, not so much WCW because WCW came from its own roots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Yeah.
He had dealings with so many of these other companies.
What's up, CJ?
And he wanted to take them. He wanted to take them over. He wanted the whole pie. He didn't want a piece of the pie.
Right.
He
Well,
wanted
the whole thing.
He wanted the whole pie, and he got it
Mhm.
for a minute.
Yeah.
And then WCW started stomping into their ass.
Mhm.
And he, like I said, he recovered from that and ended up buying it. So that's just the way that man was. I can't say was. He's still alive. He is, but that's what he put out there to us. I made a comment a couple shows ago and said everybody was a Hulkamaniac because most of us were.
Yeah.
I was.
And that was just in Hulkamania. It did not start in WWF. It started
Nope.
in AWA.
AWA.
But he took that and he built it up. He went and plucked Piper and Iron Sheik and others along the way. He built that empire and what we see today.
Mhm. Well, like somebody said it before, it was Vince McMahon and Hulk Hogan who brought the WWF to sports entertainment. They brought that. I mean,
that didn't happen by accident.
nope.
It happened by design.
Yeah.
Yep.
That and the pissed off Hulk Hogan because Vern Gagne was screwing him over. And that's why I always say Vern Gagne is the worst wrestling company owner and booker of all time.
He just let everything
what
go.
if there wasn't?
Yeah.
What if there wasn't no rock and wrestling? Where would the state of wrestling be today, too?
We'll never know.
We'll never know. It's even hard to tell because people use that scenario as what if Magnum TA wouldn't have got into that accident?
What if Dave Von Erich hadn't died?
What if David Von Erich hadn't died?
Yeah.
Those are the two biggest what ifs in pro wrestling history. Them two.
Mm-hmm.
But there's other side stories too. What if the NWA didn't go and splurge and bought jets and stuff like that, and made more intelligent decisions. Does the NWA die in the early 90s? Probably
Mhm.
not. You know, the problem with the NWA is everybody started to fracture off of them. They
Yeah.
started the WWF fractured, the AWA fractured off to the NWA.
Mhm.
You know, WCW, New Japan, All Japan, they all fractured away from the NWA because they tried to make this. They had their vision, but it was just poorly executed.
Yeah. And I'm sure we'll be revisiting this if this trend continues with his health. I'm sure we'll be revisiting this on a
Right.
tribute show.
You talking about Starrcade, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Talking about Starrcade and Survivor Series story.
And Vince tried to sabotage Starrcade.
He
Right,
sure did.
it was what he did. He sabotaged Starrcade with Survivor Series, and that's why they moved Starrcade to December.
Yep.
Because
No, I'm
Starrcade.
Yep.
No, I'm talking about the very first Starrcade. He tried to get Harley Race to come over to WWF with the
Oh
NWA
yeah, that's
belt.
right. Yeah.
In NWA, they
Yep.
did their first.
Ben brought that up, Scott.
They did Clash of Champions during, I think it was one of the WrestleManias, and it was free. I watched it. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
First
Clash of Champions was better than. No, that was Didn't they run up against Survivor Series?
It was Clash of Champions versus one of them, one of the pay-per-views.
I think it was Survivor Series.
And it was a great
Because they was pissed because they had to put Starrcade into December.
Okay.
Survivor Series because Vince went to the cable companies and said, if you broadcast this, or the carriers, because we didn't have pay-per-view back then for you younger guys. It was called closed circuit TV.
Yeah, he was pissed about because he heard about Clash of the Champions, and that's what he was trying to get rid of.
And Clash of Champions smashed them.
They sure did.
They smashed him. That was one of his. That was one of his first defeats.
Yes.
Against another wrestling company was that Clash of Champions.
Yep. I watched it.
Yeah, I did too. It was
a great show
on TV. It was free.
Great show.
You know, I'm looking at some of the comments. I'm sorry, you guys.
You're good.
I was talking, and you know, I like to see the comments.
And yeah, the wrestling back then, and the way how it's come so far today, and see where everything was, you know, from where it started to where it is now. And like we said, what if this happened? What if that happened? You know, what if Hogan didn't slam Andre?
Oh yeah.
You know, what if Flair won the WWF World Title and not Hogan?
The what ifs are endless. You know.
Yeah. You know, it's stuff that we always gonna wonder.
Mm-hmm.
What if the Road Warriors would have went to WWF in 1988? 1987, 88?
Instead of the NWA?
Yeah. Remember, I was reading a story,
86,
or I was reading.
86.
Was it 86?
Yeah.
Would have been where there had been a demolition.
I mean, because Vince couldn't get, so that was his road.
That was his knockoff.
Yeah.
Would there have been a Powers of Pain?
Yeah.
And he did get a hold of Powers of Pain, and they just weren't doing anything in WWF. And then he finally did get the Legion of Doom.
Yeah. Platinum makes a good point here. What if WCW had never hired Jim Herd, who was known for Pizza Hut? He wasn't in the wrestling business. He was in the pizza business.
Right.
Jim Herd did. Oh my God.
Yeah. He fired Ric Flair.
He was nuts. I'm sorry.
It's full of what ifs.
Yeah.
You know.
So many wrestlers died young due to substance abuse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's so many what ifs and just half a dozen people.
Unpopular opinion, and I'm a fan. I'm a fan of his. What did Magnum really have what it take to carry the NWA?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I lean towards I don't think so. He didn't have the. He had a lot of fans, but he didn't have the, what's the word I'm looking for?
He didn't have the wide range. I'm there with you, Andy.
Mm-hmm. Charisma.
I see what you're saying.
About charisma.
That's it. Charisma.
He had the charisma.
Yeah, he did.
He had the look.
He was good on the mic. He wasn't bad on the mic.
Yeah, he was.
He wasn't great.
Right.
He wasn't great, but he's good.
But I just couldn't see him
decent.
leading the NWA as the world heavyweight champion.
Right.
No.
That's what I'm getting at, and a lot of people will try to argue that, and some people gonna get pissed off
I'm
in the
just being
comments. Chime in, please.
Yeah.
Share what you guys think. But really, did he have it to carry the NWA beyond the next 2 to 3 to 5 years?
No.
Jason Cortez.
I don't
he
believe
feels
so.
he wasn't
I'm
passionate.
honest.
He wasn't passionate enough.
Well, he hit with the guitar, right?
And even
I
if they
like
would have turned him heel, which I heard talk of that too, I still don't see him being the Ric Flair caliber of a heel to lead the NWA.
No.
Right.
He would have been like Ronnie Garvin. He would have been short-term champion.
Yeah,
Right.
the Ronnie Garvin deal.
Right.
Yeah. It's another
Tommy
story.
Rich had a greater title run than Ronnie Garvin.
Yes. Yeah, 5 days better. Yeah.
Right. No,
Kerry Von Erich had a better title run.
Right. Giant Baba had a better title run.
Yeah. I mean,
One of his 3 over that 17-day span.
mhm.
Now, what I didn't understand is why didn't they give Jimbo Sharuta the belt instead of Giant Baba? He was the promoter, and that belt just did not belong on his waist. Now, Jimbo Sharuta, yeah, I can see that.
You see, AWA put it on Jumbo Saruta.
I know, but that's Vern Gagne.
Right.
Vern Gagne ran the AWA. The NWA was ran by a series of promoters, a bunch of promoters.
Right.
They had to vote. The AWA had one vote. That was Vern Gagne's.
Yep. Right there.
So,
Thank you. Okay, because some all of us older folks, all of us 35 and older, there are people that are like, oh, Magnum would have been a great champion. And like I said, I'm a great fan of Magnum.
I am too.
I love his work,
Mhm.
but something deep down wants me to say he was not. If he was going to be world champion, he'd have kept it they'd have gave him one of them Ricky Steamboat title reigns.
Yep.
Mhm.
It was length like that, and Flair would have won it right back.
Transitional.
And then they would have stalled out Magnum, because remember, the original plan for Magnum before he got into the accident was to win the U.S. title back from
Yeah.
Nikita.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
was supposed to win the title back from Nikita.
Him and Nikita were in a big deal going on.
Right,
and then
their feud was not over whatsoever.
Yeah,
It-
Nikita would have been turned babyface.
no.
And Nikita was one of the best heels NWA.
Oh
ever.
yeah.
Oh yeah, man.
Uh,
I was watching that clip again when
David Crockett.
he took David Crockett out of his
Oh,
shoes.
yeah. I want
Took
to.
him down.
Platt bring up a bunch of good points, and I want to address this too because Flair was perfect for that role, but I don't think they did him any favors by leaving him with that title because of the fact he did some damage to himself physically.
Yeah, he did.
He partied hard everywhere he went.
Exactly, Phil.
He drank way too much and damaged himself.
And nothing against Flair, but
No,
I'm amazed that he's still around today with all the damage he did to his body in the ring and more so outside of the ring.
anybody that had that title for the length of period of time that Flair had it would have done the same thing. They would have damaged their bodies over time.
Mm-hmm.
The travel schedule alone was brutal.
Look at Harley Race.
Mm-hmm.
Harley Race tore himself up. Terry Funk tore himself up.
Yeah.
Carrying that championship.
Mm-hmm. Sure did.
Tore up the belt too.
Them, right, yeah, literally.
Big time.
Yeah, them two, when you say that, them two are the other two I think of. Like Harley Race, when he went to WWF, his career was almost over. He was on the back end of his career. He was managing Vader after
Oh, yeah.
a couple years in the WWF. A few years.
They made him the king.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
the travel schedule alone was brutal. I mean, they were in different countries. 7 days
With
a
what
week.
Jason's saying right there, I mean, it's probably true. I mean, and let's be faithful.
Yeah.
Probably lived to be 100.
Flair's gonna be the Weekend at Bernie's.
Right.
Yeah,
I think the only thing that would kill Flair is if he quit drinking because his body would go through withdrawal. That would kill him.
And he tried that and he went back.
yeah.
I'll tell
he's
you
also-
what,
he's
I'll
also
ask him
weed
next
now.
Saturday, okay?
He's also
I
doing
think-
weed now.
I think the dude's immune to the alcohol already. I think it just keeps
His
him
body,
alive.
yeah.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt. If he ever quit drinking, I think he's going to go through withdrawal and kill him.
Well, I think the thing why Crockett has such a stranglehold on is because Flair was in that plane crash with David Crockett. I think they felt there was a loyalty there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And they fought hard to keep the belt on Flair. When Kerry Von Erich beat him for the belt, they had that big Middlelands thing coming up with Ricky Steamboat, and they needed that title back on Flair. That's why they didn't keep it that long.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why
Right.
there's no
There you go.
children.
It preserves it too.
Right?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. That's why there's no Ric Flair love children out there. He was sterilized.
We talk about leather for the belts. I bet you Ric Flair's skin is made of leather.
That could be.
It might as
All the
well.
alcohol and weed he's smoking now.
Yeah. I want to take us up to pause for a moment to remind everybody that we're going to have an event or two events, depending. If I do a winner's choice, there'll be one event this month. There'll be another event next month. We'll either split them up, or they'll be split up either way. But keep your eyes on the Wide World of Belts group for a couple of belt events coming up soon. Maybe this weekend, possibly next weekend. I want to start it on a weekend because I need to be around to be able to keep up with all the picture or the numbers selected and the payments, things like that. So during the week, it's very difficult because it's so hectic for me.
The weekend is perfect. Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah. Well, you got to wait till they open up the event first, Jason. And I'm hoping they fill up quick. These two belts should fill up pretty quick, I would think.
I think it will.
Oh, I think it's going to fill up quick.
There's no doubt. There's no doubt.
But there's a $50 difference between the belts. So if we do a winner's choice, I'm going to go based on the price of the World Heavyweight Championship. It's the higher price belt. So if you don't win that one, then we'll do another event next month for the shop ride.
Jason.
I got a spray gun. He sent me a spray gun. I finally got it in the mail the other day. So, sorry. Hold on. Hold it up there. There you go. Wipe out.
We got to add that little guy on there.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that, Ricky.
I will ship you a check for payment.
Oh man, this show's going down the toilet.
Uh,
We're having a pretty good show. We're having a good time. We're having fun. We are not going after anyone tonight,
No.
which was never our intent. Never our
Mark,
intent.
we're on a roll.
We're on a roll. That's
we're
right.
on a roll tonight, you know?
Don't squeeze it. Hold on. I go wipe my nose. Sorry. Coin your belts, by the way. Coin your belt picture.
Coin a lot.
Or watermark them, whatever. I got the toilet paper put back just in time. She just got home. It's storming here, by the way, guys. It's storming.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some tonight.
And I haven't lost signal yet.
That's a good thing.
But we're not getting the heavy stuff. The major storms are splitting on either side of us. We're getting a little bit of a remnant of it. So the crap that's left over is about to hit. It's lightning and right now.
I gotta say, you haven't messed up once. Your
it's been perfect.
signal's
Mark.
been perfect.
Good.
Real good. Not one problem at all.
Yeah. I think they happened to somebody else too. I hope it chapped their hide. But yeah.
Platinum in the promo world, we call that taking a Babel.
Not touching that one. Not touching.
Does anybody have that on video somewhere?
No, thank God. No.
Just had to ask.
No. So
Andy would be the one to ask that.
Angelo doesn't have that on
It's
video.
not-
Come on.
It's not real unless it's on video.
yeah.
Come on.
No proof. It didn't happen.
Back,
Yeah.
That's
you'd have
it,
to go
Ben.
back to
I
championship universe
witnessed
back
it.
in the day.
I think Richard and I both witnessed it
Live.
live. Yes, it happened live and unfortunately in color.
in color, he says.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I want to talk about something else. This came up just, I think, speaking of Babel, he sent me this. AEW is scheduling their all-in show for next year, July 12th, in Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. And they've already promoted. They had a big to-do down there at the stadium. Here's some of the talent with Tony Khan, and they're all in Texas jersey.
Oh,
was-
Swerve.
I actually walked by that
Oh,
area.
Dustin Rhodes is to the right, second from the last side to the right.
Oh yeah, yep.
Yeah, I see him. Yeah, you got Thunder Rosa. You got Athena. Who's the guy next to Athena with the silver hair? Oh, it's Mercedes Moné. Swerve. Is it Swerve next to Tony?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
And you have,
look at Big Show's in there. I thought he was in Ring of Honor now. What's he doing there?
I don't know.
What's up with the Darby in the pink jacket? I don't get that.
I don't know. Looks like a
Did he
pink
steal it
nightmare.
from Thunder Rosa?
It looks like a pink nightmare.
He took it from Thunder Rosa.
He's wearing
that
the
off.
Pink Panther.
You want to take that off? Go
Yeah.
just take it off.
Take it off. Yeah. I think the
Can I
guy
bet
holding
that
the AEW
now?
belt. I think the guy holding the AEW belt on the right side of the jersey. I think that's a Texas Rangers official. Might be the general manager.
That's what I was going to guess.
I think the guy next to him is the same. I'm not sure. Then you got Dustin, and I don't know who the guy is on the far right.
Those are corporate guys. Those
Okay,
are corporate guys.
Omar Sharif.
Here's a close up of that belt with the Texas Rangers side plates. Isn't that
It
beautiful?
looks good. Look at that.
Beautiful.
It looks good with a little color on it, though.
It does,
I gotta
yeah.
say.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Especially
Yep.
the red, white, and blue.
Yep.
Anyway, I might actually go to this event. I think tickets will be more affordable
Oh,
than
definitely.
WWE pay-per-views. I've never been
Buy
to a
one,
pay-per-view event.
Buy one, get one free.
Or get one free. It did buy one.
From what I understand, at Dynamite, the place hardly had anybody there.
Yeah. But stamp. But yes, July 12th. I may actually go to this. I've never been to a pay-per-view event. I've been to a Raw, a Monday Night Raw. I've been to a WWE live event, but I've never been to a pay-per-view. So
He
I
said
can come more
Bloodsport.
supporting AEW. What belt was overhyped before it debuted, but when it did debut, it failed to live up to the hype? I don't recall a belt ever being hyped before it debuted.
WWE belt.
The WWE belt, the 24/7 title.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah,
good.
24/7. Yeah,
That-
because they
that's-
kept they kept making it come off like it was going to be like the hardcore title.
And then all it was after that was just a big joke.
Yeah. Celebrities were winning it. Women
It was-
were winning
was
it.
just
Referees were winning it.
ridiculous. It was a waste of time.
Yeah.
Like you said, I thought there was going to be the 24. This is going to be the hardcore title, the new version of the hardcore
And
title.
of course, I have a boot of it. So
You have a boot? Wow. Nice. You not happy with it?
I'm happy
Just
with it.
boot
But I
it.
Yeah. Let's boot it.
just boot the belt. You know,
Do the right thing. Do the
On a
right
roll.
thing.
on a roll.
I still want one of those in my collection, regardless.
I don't. I don't have no use for 24/7. I don't have a use for the World Heavyweight title, but I want to see it. So, anyway, we were going to talk about something else. We talked about before the show, Ben. We talked about some NWA stuff. NWA, in my opinion, had the most potential to grow
Yes.
and failed to live up to that potential. Partly because of COVID, because they were on a roll. No pun intended, but they were going. I mean, they had some momentum going.
Billy Corgan did not see fit to do anything. Everybody else managed to keep going somehow. He
Yeah.
absolutely did nothing.
Yeah.
Good talent got Billy Stark's names got away, and
Yeah.
L.A. Knight was there as Eli Drake. I mean, he had people that he said, nope, I'm not doing anything. And it died.
I think when Question Mark passed away, I think that took some wind out of their sails.
He was extremely
Mhm.
popular.
Josephus.
Yes. But Billy Corgan just didn't. It seemed like he did not care. I kept waiting for it to come. And when it finally came back, the wind was out of the sails. It's like, who cares?
Well, this is my theory. Just my theory, and it's just a theory. It's just my opinion. If Question Mark / Josephus hadn't passed away, and COVID hit, would Billy Corgan have pursued this a little bit more? I suspect that when Josephus passed away, that Corgan just lost the passion. I mean, a wrestler's death. I mean, this is the first major death that NWA had. Actually, I think the only one they've had, isn't it? Since Billy Corgan took it over.
I believe so.
This is like David Von Erich dying.
Yeah.
I mean, he had momentum. I mean, Josephus, aka Question Mark, that character had a lot of promise, and just like that, he was gone. And that was a big empty space in that roster. So I can see where Billy Corgan say, I just don't, let's just regroup with COVID. Let's regroup and come back later.
But
And
when he finally did come back,
it just,
was like,
it was a mess.
I don't care anymore. It's like I'm
Well,
tired of waiting.
You lost Jim Cornette because of that stupid firing.
And you lost the names they had. They had Billy Starks. They had Eli Drake, who's now
Eli Drake. Yeah. Yeah.
And, they had Thunder Rosa too.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
Billy
they
Corgan
had all the talent.
Billy Corgan just let everybody walk, and he.
Yeah. It's just sad.
I mean, I don't blame him for trying to build his own homegrown talent, but you also need some established names to get you.
You have to. You have to
get you going.
I think Jim Cornette could have helped with that.
The whole Jim Cornette thing could have been saved. They did. Nobody had to play what happened. Just said, okay, don't do it anymore and be done with it. I mean, but no, they made a big public thing about it, and losing Jim Cornette really, really hurt them.
Ricky, I saw that too. I saw that. That somebody posted something off of is seeking out. Somebody in the family commented, said, "Not yet, but we appreciate the well wishes." So I don't know.
Office okay now? I mean,
well, not okay, but he's not.
He's probably hanging in there.
Yes, he has
close to it.
Well, here's the thing: the dirt sheets will be all over it. Once it happens, the dirt sheets will be all over it.
Well,
I always go over to TMZ Sports, and that's always on there to confirm.
I saw a bunch of posts where they were saying,
Did you guys see the other day where Cody Rhodes was sitting at the dinner table, Ricky Starks was at the table, and a couple of the other AEW guys that are
they were all laughing
coming up?
They were all laughing around the table.
Yep.
I saw that. Yeah.
So
there's no doubt Ricky
what do you
Starks
want to talk
about there? There's no doubt.
Another thing I wanted to bring up is if you notice when they're going to bring back a wrestler from the past, if you notice they start showing them in vignettes on WWE television and on YouTube, you'll see them. And Moxley has been showing up in the vignettes. When they had Zeph Ross come out, they played the vignette of the Shield, and he was included in the video. So don't be surprised down the road if Moxley comes back to WWE.
Well, Tony Khan signed him to a way huge overpaid contract.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm sure Daddy would be happy to have that.
Well, look,
everybody's overpaid.
Yeah, Triple H is letting him fight overseas and stuff too, and that's what he likes.
I would love to know what MJF's making, because he always said he would love to go to WWE, and there'll be a big battle when his contract up, and then all of a sudden when it happened, nothing. So he got the king's ransom from the Khan family.
Yeah, he went and bought himself a new tattoo.
He's one of the highest paid AEW wrestlers right now.
No doubt.
I'm telling you that.
No doubt.
What it is.
No doubt.
Yeah.
It's him and Moxley, I guarantee you.
Yeah. I agree with you, Scott. I think any of us that are old school style territory, growing up people could give some input and make it better.
Well, Billy Corgan is doing something with the territories right now. It's kind of confusing. But he's doing something with it. It's like, but I just, like I said, my interest in NWA went away. I just,
Yeah, mine too. I did not. I mean, before they shut down for COVID, I did not like the tire irons and waffle commercials. I just didn't like that.
No,
the goofy fake commercials.
Those were Well, Austin Idol, he was annoying on those. They were so stupid.
If they just didn't get that scene of the guy doing what he was doing, I think they would have had their deal, and they would have went. They would have went.
The cocaine snorting stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because right now they're just on CW website. They're not on the CW because that was taken by NXT's got their spot.
Yeah.
I mean, they would have got away with it if they didn't actually show you the act. They could show you him bending down on the table and not actually showing what exactly he was doing.
Yeah.
They would have got away with it, but they showed exactly what he was doing and how he was
supposedly
doing.
Billy Corgan approved them doing that. It's like, what? He should know better. I mean,
well, he's a rock star. They do cocaine.
It ruined it. They
That's
could have
his
went
excuse.
somewhere with that.
Well, down the toilet it went.
Who said this?
Wrestling needs more Vince McMahon's.
No. Absolutely.
I never said that.
Yeah, we reported that it's coming out that Offa had passed away, but that has not been confirmed.
Okay. Yeah.
has not been confirmed, and we're hearing counter stories to this now saying he's not.
Yeah, because when I looked, there was multiple people reporting he was gone.
Yeah, me too.
But this is just a joke. But that's a pretty crappy comment there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
It needs Vince McMahon.
that touchy stuff. Yeah. So what else is going on in professional wrestling? We're in the belt hobby.
Oh, I
There's
did
no-
hear today that ODB from TNA is thinking about making a return,
I saw that too.
but she doesn't
She
know
still
what
got her-
organization she wants to go to.
Does she still got her business with the food trucks?
Yep.
As far as I remember,
her.
that was supposed to have been pretty. She was doing pretty good for a
Yeah.
while too.
Good for her.
She got married a year ago too. She got married a year ago, I think.
Yep, ODB.
Interesting.
Mox is
And it-
awful.
And I'm curious to see how this thing plays out with Britt Baker
Yes.
and MJF's girlfriend.
hmm
That's still playing out. We're hearing different
I-
rumors. There's
I'm-
rumors she
I'm-
got into it, and then she posted or tweeted that she's hearing rumors about herself. So what will I do next? You know. So
I'm just gonna throw it out there for Tony Khan. Put her and Britt Baker in a bra and panties match. That's all I gotta say.
For what? You ain't gonna say nothing. Moving on.
Which AWA title?
Oh, I know what it is. It's the international television title.
Oh, that yes.
It
Mhm.
looks
Yes,
just like
yes,
it.
yes.
Is right? Just switch a couple logos and
Yeah,
a
that's
couple
the
words, and it's the same
same
belt.
center plate. And
That's
everything.
kind of like the Florida title that was used for the WC title when Ric Flair took the big gold to.
Yeah, that has the same plate design too.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Seth
Yes,
Rollins
Rollins
is
is
injured.
injured
Yep.
again. Don't know if he just came
Now
back
is he
too early
injured
or
or is he
re-injured
going?
himself. Well, I don't know if he
Is he going
re-injured
for his
himself
second
or if,
surgery?
I don't know if he's re-injured himself or if he just came back too soon or what.
Well, they're
I don't know.
saying that what's his name jumped on him like five or 10 times the other 2 weeks ago.
Oh, Bronson Reed,
and
yeah,
What's his name? The
Bronson
big
Reed.
dude. Yeah, that's all part of that storyline.
Where are they going with that storyline? Because he attacked R-Truth last week, didn't he?
I guess every Monday he's
Yep.
going to attack somebody new.
Yeah.
Build him up, I guess.
Do you remember
He's
when
gonna stay in New Japan, right, Ben?
It's from New Japan.
when what's his name told the Miz, I booked you with a match with Braun? He was like, no, that's Bronson Reed.
Right.
Oh,
Tsunami.
He's a big son bitch.
That
Now-
dude is.
this is
Big
the
ol' boy.
way they should have brought him in the beginning. The way he is now, that's what they should have brought him in with.
Because
It
he
could
had
be any
momentum
more-
coming. He had momentum coming out of New Japan.
Could it be any more obvious that Xavier's going to turn heel Monday night? Is it any more obvious than right now? I mean,
Definitely.
it's so. I mean, the New Day. I mean,
He's the one that created New Day.
hmm
So
But it's
they're
so
dark.
What if Mark Henry's son joins the New Day, and Xavier goes out?
he's
going to college.
he's going to college. They're paying him while he's in college, and he's going to learn everything there. And he's set up really nice.
So are we saying that the New Day is going to see dark days ahead?
Yeah, oh, definitely
Yes.
Monday.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Xavier's
I
going to.
mean, it's about time.
Kofi, and then he's going to join the New Testament with what's his name, Karrion Cross.
Oh, okay. I like Karrion Cross. I don't think they're using him well enough.
They never have used him.
No.
Remember when they made him
No,
wear
he's
that,
not being used.
remember when they made him come out with that Conan Destroyer outfit with the hat and everything, and
The
I'll
S&M
watch-
outfit.
Watch him in TNA Impact when he was
Yes.
Killer Cross.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
totally different,
Totally different.
totally different. And they was used right there.
Right.
I like Karrion Cross. I really do.
Yeah,
I also like his-
you
I also
don't know
like
what
his
they're doing
valet.
with him.
I also like his
And-
ballet.
Oh, his
And the
ballet is
AOP,
really good.
the AOP, they're just doing nothing. It's just
I think what ruined them is they let them talk.
yeah, should have
That's
kept it
what
quiet.
going
I
on, too.
agree. They should just had Paul Ellering, Paul Ellering do all the talking. Heck, they don't let Paul Ellering get on the mic at all right now.
No, he was
Well,
he was best on the mic.
Yeah.
Let's
What's going on
let's
there?
just
I don't get that.
say we remove Killian Cross from the group and we put Bronson Reed in there. I think that would be a better fit for them.
Yeah.
And
well,
Killian could go on his own.
Yeah.
I think that would make him a good team with those three.
well, just him and his woman. Those two are always good together. Just those two themselves. They don't need to be in part of a little group. You know.
It still blew me away when I found out he was Puerto Rican.
He does the best Jesse the Body Ventura.
Oh, he
impression.
does.
Oh,
He does.
to a T.
Don't tell me you don't have any more reps than you.
Come on, man. I know you got more reps than you.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah. He was great. But no, he could look at me. I want to give him my lunch money. You know, he just looks mean. But I've seen videos of him with her when they were like overseas for WWE event. They went to like an amusement park, and I mean, you think he's a big brute, but he's just a big teddy bear.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he married well. Put it that way.
He sure did. He sure
Yeah.
did.
Oh, yes.
That's a good question, Chris. I've gone back and forth on that. Used to I hated the inmate, and I loved the Hennig belt or the Lawler belt, but I'm kind of going back to the inmate now, just for old time's sake.
Ever
If
since
I had to
got my
pick between the both, I would have to go with the Lawler belt. And I like the inmate, but I like the Lawler even better. That would be my favorite out of the two.
What were you saying, Andy?
The inmate. I mean, I didn't like it years ago, but ever since I've gotten it, I went and added it to my collection.
Yeah.
I've really enjoyed having it.
Yeah. Yeah. I like them both. I go back and forth. It kind of depends on my mood. I re-leathered a Lawler belt, and it wasn't a good version of it. Ken Harper sent me that belt. He said, I'm going to sell this thing. It's garbage. And so I put it on a strap, sent it back to him. He said, I love this thing. In his eyes, the strap made all the difference. And the strap wasn't cut right. It basically, there's really nothing wrong with the plates, but the strap was cut terribly. It just wasn't cut right. So I made a little bit more round at the top, instead of pointed, and he still has it to this day. And once I got my hands on that belt is another one of those busy belts. It's got a lot of stuff that's screwed onto the main plate. It was a nightmare to re-leather because I had to tighten screws constantly. Same thing with the Winged Eagle. Screws come loose on those sidebars. So, but I think the storm's blown over finally, just in time for the end of the show. I have not lost signal tonight.
No, you've been great.
That is a good thing.
So hopefully this is a good sign for things to come. I saw a video today. I'd seen it before on YouTube. It was posted to my Facebook page. One of the groups I follow, wrestling groups, popped up. Ric Flair made, I think, 2 appearances in Memphis TV with the NWA Heavyweight Championship. And the first time he came in there, he was very complimentary of Memphis. He said something about, and it was very backhanded compliments. He's talking about, I expect to see a lot of hayseeds out here. I didn't see that. I expect you to be dressed worse than you are. He's talking about Lance Russell. Doing basically backhanded comments. I really expect you guys to be backwoodsy, and I'm just not seeing that. And then Jerry Lawler comes out, who was supposed to wrestle a guy by the name of Rick McCord, who actually looked like Ric Flair. He had the long blonde hair, dressed like him, everything like that. But he was a enhancement talent. And he came out and told Ric Flair, he said, I was supposed to wrestle Rick McCord. He said, but I think the fans deserve something a little bit better than this, because anybody can beat Rick McCord. He said, no disrespect meant, but anybody can beat Rick McCord. But I think it would be cool if you could defend the NWA title for 10 minutes. And Flair said, I don't defend the title on TV. I defend the arenas. He said, but I like the way you think, but no, I'm not going to do that. So Lawler kept on. Finally, Flair said, 10 minutes? Okay, we'll do it. So he gets up in the ring, and they go at it, and Lawler gives him all he can give him, and Flair gets some back. And Flair has him in the figure 4, and the 10 minutes runs out. So Flair said, did he submit? The referee said no. So he gets out of the ring, goes to the announcer's table, says, I want 5 more minutes. I did it your way. Now we're going to do it my way. I want 5 more minutes, because he didn't submit. So he gets in there. Lawler starts unloading on him. And Flair bails out of the ring and runs out with the title before the 5 minutes is up. So he's counted out. and Lawler's just celebrating. I won the title. So he said, I won the title. Ric Flair left. I want that title belt. It's mine. I want it. Well, Flair comes out and says, show me the contract. He found the loophole. And so he's very angry with the fact that Lawler embarrassed him in the ring. So he gets his checkbook out, starts writing a check for I can't remember how many thousands of dollars to put a bounty on Lawler, Jerry Lawler. And if you look it up sometime, and I read up something about that and said he came back and made a couple of appearances in the Memphis territory. That was actually Vern Gagne's territory, I believe.
Mm-hmm. That was
So-
AWA. Yep.
And but he came back later. I think it was a joint thing between Mid Atlantic Championship Wrestling and Memphis, and did some other kind of a event with Lawler. But he did not appear in Memphis for. I didn't know that till these videos came out. So. Chris is asking a lot of questions tonight. Maple Leaf Pro Wrestling, Scott Demore.
TNA did him dirty.
Wasn't we just talking about this the other day?
I think we were.
Yep. Did we talk? We
show?
were going to say he's going to do MLW, I think, or if he would take on the role in AEW and
Right.
the matches too.
The man is another one of those guys that Impact did him dirty.
They did.
He brought Impact from the dead. Impact was dead.
Mm-hmm.
After Hogan and Bischoff and all those guys left, they left him with a skeleton. There was no meat left on the bone, and he dug himself out of that, and now they just they kicked him to the curb.
Yeah.
Of course, there's going to be more sides to that story.
Yeah,
But
there
from
always
what I've seen, as far as I started watching bits and pieces of Impact, TNA Impact, last couple years. I haven't watched it recently. I have the recordings on my DVR, but I haven't put in the effort to watch him lately. So and they're doing that whole collaboration with WWE right now. So
Yeah.
the crossover or NXT. Let me say NXT because some people I say in WWE and no, it's NXT. It's the same company.
Mm-hmm.
I could sum up tonight's show with just one word.
Aha!
I knew you were going to do that.
Ah.
And again, everybody, we apologize for Mark's difficulties.
Yes.
Just remember, guys, that has a dual purpose.
I unplugged my camera by accident. I got a lot of cables at my feet here, so
It's a dual purpose. Save the planet.
yeah. But we do thank you for the inspiration, though.
We do.
Appreciate the inspiration.
We do.
T-shirts will be coming out soon.
Yeah. And I wasn't going to talk about this, and I'm only going to give it a brief mention, but there's always drama in the hobby, and
Always.
we were talking about this in the chat the other night, actually last night, and Kevin Davenport happened to mention the fact there hadn't been much drama lately. And then what happens?
Right.
Boom.
Drama in the hobby.
I was like, thanks, Kevin. Thank you.
Thank
So-
you. Kev.
It was quiet for like 7 hours.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But apparently a couple of guys got into it in one group, it spilled into another group, and one of the parties wasn't going to name the other party. The other party actually outed himself, and it was just ugly. Ugly.
It was due to happen.
It was.
Let's do better, guys.
Yeah, let's do better.
A hobby. It's a hobby.
It's a hobby. It's belts. It's metal and leather. Let's just leave it at that. There's no getting over on somebody else.
Let's hashtag that, guys.
Yeah.
Hashtag that. Do better.
Do better. Do the right thing. Whatever the hell that is.
Do the right thing.
Yeah.
No matter what the hell that is.
Yeah.
Do the right thing.
That's possible, Chris. They might own it. They own a lot. So they own the entire WCCW library, video library. I don't think they did it. The only thing they did that really helped that out was they're preserving the
Black
videos.
Platinum.
Have a good night, Platinum. Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
Good night, man. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
But I don't think they did their own editing to the videos. I don't like that. I wish they kept them original, but they did preserve the videos. That's the one good thing they did.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, well, I don't. Anything else going on, guys?
Be sure to like and subscribe.
That's right. Like, share, and subscribe. Especially if you're watching us on YouTube. We have more YouTube viewers than Facebook viewers, probably because of the groups. You can't do the can't do StreamYard in groups, but it won't let me see how many are watching in the groups that you've shared into, Andy. But
Oh, okay.
if you're watching us on YouTube, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that little bell button so you can be notified anytime the show pops up, even though it pops up every week at the same time. I might put out new content. I don't know. Every once in a while, I get this wild hair. I want to do something, and I don't do it. But
Like I said, I'm gonna try and venture onto the TikTok live thing
Mhm.
and see if we can do something on there as well.
Okay, cool. Might do some how-to videos, like the coining video, which is actually was kind of a joke, kind of.
Hey, it's a PSA.
Thank you for watching. We appreciate it.
See
So
you
with
next
that-
week.
Yeah, see you next week. Thanks for the inspiration, by the way.
Yes.
No, we like to have a good time on the show. We like to have a good time in the groups. That's what it's all about. Enjoy yourself in the groups. Enjoy yourself in the hobby. Do not get into this break. It's just really not worth it. It turns people off.
Mhm.
Thank you, Ricky. You do the same.
Yeah. Have a good one, Ricky.
Thank you, man.
Have a good
Thank
night,
you,
Rick.
Chris. And I think we just might sign off a little early tonight. 3 minutes early. I don't think
Oh,
it's
it's 3 minutes.
3 minutes. What do you want to talk about? Oh, wait. So, what do you want to talk about?
So
What does
spanning the
everyone
globe. What does everybody want to talk about?
Yeah,
Hold on a minute. Can I get serious for a moment?
for a moment. Time's up. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just turned my head around.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna get serious for a moment.
I know what Ricky's getting at. That's something else. I'll remind everybody that we'll be holding an event either this weekend or next weekend. Depends on how quickly I get everything put together. I'm sorry, Ricky. I'm sorry. Like, subscribe. That's right. But be watching out for that. And I will put a post out to get an idea of how many people want to do winner's choice or how many want to do separate raffles, raffle events. They're both going to be separate events anyway. But get your option. If you win, you get your option. Because somebody, I might put both of them up, and somebody might want the World Heavyweight Championship. Somebody might want the Crumb Ride. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still fairly new at this stuff. Good night, Scott. Thanks for watching.
Good night, Scott.
And as Ben always says, leave it better than you found it. Keep it sucker free,
And drama free.
drama free. Thank you.
All free, sucker free.
There you go, Chris. Don't copy anybody's post. Don't snatch your built pictures. Sell them as your own. Don't scam people. Be kind to each other.
And don't ask Chris if he's selling his belts because
You didn't say that, Chris. You didn't say that tonight.
Yeah, I was wondering when he was going to say it.
How much you want for those
you can
belts?
forget about it.
Don't even bother
Don't
asking.
even ask.
What's your rock bottom price, Chris?
Rock bottom. Okay, so on that note, we'll go ahead and end the show this week. We'll be back next week with hopefully more good content. But keep your if you're a praying person, keep prayers up for Alpha the Samoan.
Yeah.
I don't think he's passed, but I think they're expecting any time. So I'm sure we'll be doing a 10-bell salute next week. Hopefully not, but things happen. It's just inevitable with anybody these days.
Right.
So until then, hope y'all have a good weekend, a good week, and a new belt day in the future. So till then, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah.